And my only point is I only see color.
Everyone's colored.
Yeah.
Also, I'm colorblind, so I don't see the right color for anyone. But
only purple people say
blue.
that.
Yeah. Sorry, you blue? Go fuck yourself. Green? I'm listening. You're making some good points.
Where my purple people at?
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Energy. Excitement.
Pathfinder.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 49 of the Adventures in Novus podcast. Fun fact, the nickname 49ers comes from the legendary 1849 California gold rush. Another fun fact, that gold rush didn't start until 1850. Will there be gold or treasure waiting for our adventures here in Greslania? Probably not.
Yeah.
But keep listening and you might find out. As always, all of our socials are in the notes, and we appreciate every comment, good or bad. If you could take the time to give this podcast a 5-star review, we really appreciate it.
Keep it. That was good. That was good.
Just in case, as always, all of our socials are in the notes, and we appreciate every comment, good or bad. If you could take the time to give this podcast a 5-star review, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you, Alex and Jay, for your continued support on Patreon. Keep giving us money. We enjoy this. Now, let's get this baby started with a recap from Anders.
Last we left off, our party having recently increased in ability, or level as some might say in it, with the turbulent battlefield in between us and Greslania, legions of undead and our coalition of fighters mixing about in full-scale war, our mission was to infiltrate Greslania, locate and destroy the lich's phylactery. So, we used the chaos of battle as a distraction to traverse the battlefield, approaching Greslania's castle walls and attempting to locate the secret entrance that yours truly used to escape from the hells that took place here some 300 years prior. It was a bit of a challenge getting the blooded door open, and despite my immense and infallible strength, we needed to resort to using fire and Maggie's claws to clear away the frozen ivy and gain entry to the secret passageway. I shouldn't fail to mention that Baelthor detected some sort of strange magic on a symbol of Alchroma covering the secret entrance, and Travis had to disarm this foul magic or whatever it may have been waiting for us at the secret entrance. At the end of the passageway, we found the long-dead corpse of one of the Greslania youth, and a desperate note containing his final words. We took the moment to rest and meditate, charging our newfound abilities. Maggie slowly opened the door to the Paladin guardhouse, and the sight and stench that greeted us was pure horror. Old Nan Mary was there, a kind, warm matron from long ago in Greslania, reduced to a foul, rotting patchwork of expired flesh, a massive goiter, larger and more threatening in appearance than I ever remembered. Along with her, 2 child-sized abominations, their bloodied stumps fused with crude surgical implements. They were torturing, or getting ready to torture, a man strapped to a table. Well, we couldn't let that stand, so we sprung into action and made short work of Nan and the child abominations with power, precision, and speed. A massive goiter exploded during the battle, along with the rest of her, and I just cannot get this foul sinew fully clear of me mouth. We now move to complete our rescue of this poor soul, strapped to the table in front of us, draped in the leftover remains of Crick's sticky white ejection of a spell, Web. Some say it may possibly be the best deployment of Web ever seen. Now, excuse me, we have work to do.
Thank you, Anders, for a wonderful recap. Very immersive. We are ready. We're ready, ladies and gentlemen, for episode 49. Old Nan has finally been silenced, but this whole room is still a sticky web with a prisoner on a table in the middle. What do you do?
I believe Maggie was making her way over towards the captured prisoner to rip him from the manacles.
That is correct. So Maggie wants to get towards the prisoner, and you are surrounded by sticky webs, which last forever, apparently.
They don't. They last an hour.
For us, that's forever.
Yeah, an hour in Pathfinder terms is forever.
Yeah, Maggie will make her way towards the prisoner, and using her flaming claws, she will carve through Crix's sticky white excrement.
Yep. And with the flaming claws, you easily... Has anyone put a lighter towards saran wrap? This is how the web parts in front of Maggie, and you get towards the table where the prisoner was manacled down, being questioned by old Nan Mary.
A+ description, by the way.
I really...
That is as immersive
that.
as it gets. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm like, yeah, I've done that.
So this individual is manacled to the table?
Correct. And you will need a strength check or disable device check to open the manacles.
Okay, Maggie will attempt a strength check to rip them off.
All right, roll me a strength check.
15.
15 is exactly enough as Maggie's flaming claws break open the manacles. Oh, thank you. What are you?
Maggie just opens her mouth, tongue lolling out, and Baelthor cocks his head to the side and says, "She says hello. Her name is Maggie. She is here to save you."
Oh, thank God. Thank the gods. Oh, where can I get out of this place? This place is only death. Get me out.
Who are you?
And the guy kind of composes himself after seeing, like, Maggie's a terrifying creature.
Yep, 100%.
But around the room, he has seen that you guys have taken care of even more terrifying creatures. And you guys look normal besides Maggie. Maybe Anders is a little scary, but...
Crick's mask.
Yeah, Crick's mask. He's probably the scariest.
But that John Travolta hair, though.
Yeah, it makes up for it.
Slick AF.
And that does add to your charisma.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Completely counteracts the scariness of the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Baelthor's a pretty charismatic person, maybe despite my role-playing, but he can attempt to calm this individual, if that is something that is required.
Yeah, let's throw a little bit of calmness in there. He is very skittish and, yeah, he was just in line to be tortured, so he's not feeling great.
I mean, I'd be feeling a hell of a lot better now.
The adrenaline's still rushing through.
It's not very good. That was a 9.
Okay, so he's still a little sporadic. Okay. Yeah, I was here. I was on an expedition with Anders Madronis, and we were in a battle, and I didn't make it out. Me and some of my friends didn't make it out, and we were captured and brought here. And I've been sitting in a cell and just watching person after person being taken into this room. And I just hear screaming and yelling. And then I hear them being taken to another room where there's just silence. And I've just been waiting my turn. And I didn't know what was going to happen. And then you guys showed up. And just tell me how to get out of here.
He's talking about young Anders, I assume, right? Yeah.
Do you perhaps...
He doesn't know the intricacies.
He's not a time traveler from 300 years ago.
So you've been speaking to Yanders, have you?
Who's Yanders?
Anders Madronis.
I'm talking about Anders Madronis,
Yes, Yanders. Yanders Madronis. That is his full name.
the very impressive warrior.
I'm Anders Madronis.
No, you're not.
Friends,
He's old
everything's
Anders.
okay. This, of course, is old Anders. But what you talking about, we think, is Yanders, as in young Anders.
Okay, that makes no sense, but I'll play along.
This is Uncle.
I'm not old. If it wasn't for my immense strength, we wouldn't have even gotten into that tunnel or gotten out of it.
Anders, you very strong man, but also old.
Okay, that makes sense. He does look really old, like way older than the other Anders.
Of course,
Yeah,
right?
okay. And so now the young Anders is Yanders, and this really old...
He's old Anders.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's Yanders.
Yeah, sure. That,
Okay.
in fact, this good name.
Yanders and Yanders. Okay,
You should
all
call
caught
him
up.
that next time you see him.
Okay, Yanders. Or did you mean young Yanders?
I don't know anymore.
Me neither.
Okay.
Can I just go home?
I am Crick. What is your name, friend?
Travis explains it perfectly to everybody, but nobody hears him still.
Why are some people's mouths moving but no sound is coming out?
It's a very difficult place.
Just like Yanders. The last time I saw him, he couldn't talk.
It's the same curse.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, my name's Frank Gore.
Frank Gore? Senior or junior?
Frank, you look like a survivor. I like this about
I've always been a runner.
Yes.
Strong runner.
For a long time, I think. Yes?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Much longer than my career should have allowed.
It looks like you could run a very large amount of yards. Maybe in short bursts, really good yards.
Indeed.
Despite my age, I still pick up 1 or 2 guaranteed.
Danny's just like, what are these guys talking about?
Must be that American football I always hear about. Silly sport. They just stand around for most of the game.
Tis a silly game.
Only pussies wear pads.
Well, good to meet you, Frank Gore. Of course you can be going, but you must understand that outside here is a battle going on.
A battle? What kind of battle?
Battle for a whole world, I think.
Well, I don't know what I can do about that here. What is your guys' plan? What are you gonna do with me?
Oh, with you? No, we don't do things with you. We help you. Oh, it looked like Travis has something to say.
Travis is asking the guard, Frank, if he has had any word or heard any mutterings from anybody about the phylactery or any locations of importance in the building.
I would very much for you to sign for us what a phylactery looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that charade.
Phylactery.
Yeah. For those at home, it's exactly what you think it is.
What Travis thinks.
I don't know what that little man is trying to tell me.
No, we do not hear.
I do not want to jerk him off.
No, nobody wants this.
Is there somewhere I could hide until the battle's over?
Of course. But could you tell us anything about this place?
I only know since I was brought in here that I've been kept in one of the rooms that you'll see inside this corridor, and I've watched prisoners go into the corridor, scream, be silenced, and be taken to this other room that I don't even know what happens in there.
So I believe that's the room we must seek out next then.
Yes, indeed.
Well, you can go the way we came if you wish. Stick to the mountains, go in the tunnel, and basically do that. Good luck.
I think I'll take my chances in anywhere but here.
Here, one moment. Kirk reaches into his big pack and pulls a dagger. Hands it to this man.
Thank you, masked man with the shiny hair. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. After you go out, though, again, there is battle going everywhere. So, hopefully you can get to safety.
Is there any message you want me to bring to anyone that might hear it?
Oh, yeah, Travis can't speak. He's muted.
Travis pointing at butthole, and then at somebody else.
I think he's saying we found the back door.
Does he want drugs?
Oh no, I got it. He wants Doc Fingers. Send for Doc Fingers.
Travis taps his nose.
Doc Fingers from Betchland.
Indeed. Good job, Baelthor. I don't know how you get Doc Fingers from this, but good job.
Anders has told enough stories.
What would you have me tell Doc Fingers?
We need
I got this, Crick. You tell him that there's a butthole over here that's primed and ready for his insertion of his finger.
Yes.
Travis cautiously still taps his nose.
Okay.
We may have need of his how it's said, unique ability.
I will try my best to bring the doctor here.
Yes, you do that, and then you pick up a sword and maybe go see about joining your comrades, because this is, a whole fight for existence, that sort of thing. So, if you want to live...
How do I get out of here?
Like the straight back this way. I'm pointing back through the doors we came.
I just told you.
And once outside, where do I go?
Hug the walls and then head towards the mountain at the end of the canyon, and then there's another hole, and then go in that hole, and then keep going.
Okay.
You would hear sounds of battle. It won't be hard.
Go through the hole, go along the wall, find another hole, then find the guy that likes to put the finger in the holes and bring him to you guys. Okay, I can do this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Thank you, Frank Gore.
Run.
Yeah.
Do what you do best, Frank Gore. You carry that rock.
You've never seen a middle-aged man like me run so well.
Oh, and one more thing there, young men. When you do find, Doc Fingers and the leaders of our war party and all that, you be sure to tell them that we need another bottle of absinthe. for our quest.
No, Anders, no, not the time for this.
It's worth a shot.
I love that Anders is calling him young man right after he's saying middle-aged man. Really just adding to the old.
Oh, is he
Anders.
middle-aged? He sounds like a young.
He just said like seconds before.
I'm not. I'm not old.
And he's Frank Gore. Yeah, it made sense.
Yeah.
Not older
Still
than
younger
Frank
than
Gore.
Anders.
Right?
Still quite old.
That's the name you wrote down?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was just looking at 49ers.
Oh yeah, good hookup.
And it's not Frank Gore.
Steve Young.
This is Joe Montana.
That's a guard, Joe Montana.
My partner Jerry Rice was he was killed.
He was a goat, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, so dumb.
Okay, so a half-naked Frank Gore with a dagger leaves the way you guys came, prepared to deliver the message that you guys gave him. Now you are in this room, covered in webs, but I guess Maggie can deal with that pretty easily. And there are some things. There are some things in this room.
Let us search the room.
Are we perceiving?
Yeah, everyone roll me a perception check to check out the room.
19 for Maggie.
25 for Enders.
27 for Travis.
Killed another dice.
It.
So, Travis, with your voice taken away, your other senses are heightened. And you find in this room old jewelry, rings, amulet, brooches, other things that have fallen off of prisoners in the many years of torture in this room, valued at 150 gold. So you can just write down old jewelry, 150 gold.
Are there any pendants of Okrima?
Yeah.
How many?
In a corner, you see a pile of over 100 pendants of Okrima.
100.
There were a lot of people in this castle.
I guess I am going Mr. T.
These are very many followers of Okrima here.
Or there used to be.
I was gonna put all the pendants I found around my neck. Can I put 100 around my neck?
You may be encumbered.
Yeah. Damn it. Well, I don't know. That doesn't make sense to take some of them and wear them. What makes one more valuable than the other?
Supply and demand, baby. Looks like they're useless.
I'll take one and add it to the...
Well, you know where to find more if you need them.
Now I have 3.
Crick will cast detect magic in this area, looking all around.
Detecting magic, you notice a couple items that have not been picked off Old Nan and the 2 little jitterbugs.
Oh, what do we have here?
You see a pair of magic gloves, which are made of human skin. Patchwork pieces of skin sewn together to form gloves.
They are called the Stranger Gloves.
Yeah, they are now.
I'm putting that on.
The Stranger.
The stranger.
The nails are painted.
You see a large syringe that you basically peel out of the stump of one of the hands of one of the smaller creatures. It is a long dagger-shaped needle. And on Old Nan, you see a cloak of skin. Again, different skins, different creatures, different humanoids, all sewn together.
Very macabre.
Among those magical items, you also find a brass key, a similar key in both the small patchwork children. They both have one.
Is it also magical?
It is not magical.
Ah, okay.
And that is what you find.
Crick pull these things aside. He not so squeamish about these things, so it not too bad yet until he know for sure anyway.
We can try and find out what they are if you'd like.
Of course, wish to do spellcraft. Baelthor, these are ones I think are, these are ones that are magic.
All right, so he'll take a look at the syringe first, I guess.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll do syringe.
What, are you rolling spellcraft?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got good spellcraft too.
So do I.
We'll both do it. Oh, yeah. I'm not saying.
Should we aid?
No.
No. We'll just
Do them each.
You just do it separately and then.
All right, a 17.
Come, we both take a look.
17 on the syringe.
25.
So you have found the Needle of Pain, as it is called. It is treated as a +2 dagger, styled as a long surgical needle, and on a critical hit, it does an additional D4 Constitution damage because of how gross it is. +2 dagger, critical hit.
Damn.
On top of the crit, does D4 Constitution damage. Fortitude save 14 for half.
So the next is the gloves with the painted nails.
No. This is the
Ranger?
cloak of skin.
All right. Terrible. This dice is going to the garbage. 14.
This is third, natural 1.
You can't critically fail.
No, so instead it only 13.
So 13 and 14? Okay, so you guys don't know what this cloak is. You just know it is a writhing mass of stitched skin layers together.
Writhing? Like it's moving?
Yes.
That's awful. The last one is for the gloves, right?
Yeah.
Much better. 24.
29.
24 and 29. You guys find the patchwork gloves of surgery, which grant +2 to heal checks, +2 to sleight of hand checks, even if there are knives in your hands, +2 to attack on any bladed weapon. When worn, the gloves will talk to you, always suggesting to cut.
Andrew should definitely get another item that talks to him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Because I mean, with the healing and the blade bonus,
And there is also a DC that I am just not going to say until you put the gloves on.
it's a curse of some kind.
I guess
So you will recognize the gloves as cursed.
This seems quite powerful, but
dangerous.
danger indeed. This is more of cursed item, I believe.
Yes. Perhaps we can sneak into Kalam and pawn it off on somebody there.
Sure.
Yeah, I know a guy who could really use them. Maybe we can make him pay for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some preacher.
Sounds like very nice man.
Yeah, he's not. That's why he deserves the gloves.
Tell me, Baelthor, I do not know this cloak. I don't understand all of it. Do you?
No, but it's moving, which weirds me out.
Very creepy.
Yeah,
Perhaps we just keep this one for later until we know for sure.
could be a good idea. I'll go see if Maggie can wear any of these items, because I'm not totally sure.
Craig could take this syringe, but don't know how useful. If somebody need, happy to give.
I have a regular dagger, but I've never used it even once. Like, why would I not use my sword?
I could use it, but I'm never going to.
Perhaps it could be new throwing item for a Crick, who also, by the way, go and pick up half spear.
That's broken in two. Crazy. The web kind of formed around it.
The web
and
broke it.
split it. It failed its CMD and broke into many small splintered pieces.
How many?
14.
Crick gather 14 pieces of half spear.
Okay.
Travis tries to walk up and cast Mending, but can't cast spells because he's silenced.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough, eh? That's tough. That's a tough one for the boys.
Way to bring up balsa wood spear, jeez.
Crick will put all 14 pieces in big pick and carry new dagger, new syringe.
Use the webs to tie the spear back together, since it lasts forever.
They burnt up.
Side note, I know it's like, curse and stuff like that. These are friggin' powerful.
I know, +2. Like, how risky is this? What are we talking about?
I would imagine extremely. We don't know that we can't figure out what the curse is.
I mean-
that's what you're saying from the check?
You're going to have to wear it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what it was, right?
Yeah,
Like, okay.
yeah.
The other thing, flavor-wise, would Anders put on the gloves of some dead person?
A human skin
He wouldn't.
old man.
Like-
Yeah, I agreed.
I don't
Like,
think you
goddamn.
would wear other people's skin as
No.
a paladin.
Potentially Crick would, but it just doesn't actually help him that much.
Yeah.
But blood and stuff like that
+2?
doesn't matter all that much. I kind of want to wear them, honestly, because I think it's hilarious. But I'm concerned about the curse.
Yeah.
You didn't make it enticing enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you found out it has a little bit more.
I like that it has +2 heal because actually Witch has heal as part of its thing, and my mask gives me extra heal for whatever reason. The +2 sleight of hand is kind of neat, but whatever. +2 attack for bladed weapons with my new syringe that I throw. That could be a +2. And whispers in Crick's brain, adding to all the madness going on.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Juicy flavor.
It's full of flavor. I don't know.
And I mean, Crick does like to cut himself, you know.
Well, that's.
But this then you'd get con damage, so you wouldn't want. Oh, that's a crit.
No, that's on a crit. Yeah, that's on a crit. And I would be using it. I'd be like throwing it like a dart. I imagine. You're considering it a dagger, right?
It is. For all intents and purposes, it's a dagger.
Yeah. So not an actual dart, which is a real weapon as well.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Dagger makes more sense anyway because you're, melee doing it.
Yeah.
Hilarious items, full of flavor.
Crick will carry new syringe, but these gloves maybe just put away for now.
And you hear them constantly, like if they're in your possession, they're just saying, cat, 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 cat.
No.
Not for now.
Ooh, I know somebody who'd love those gloves. He's definitely not a vampire.
While everybody's doing that stuff, Travis has moved to about 15 feet away from the door on the far side of the room from which we entered.
Yep.
And he's just watching the door because I think we would have said, or I think somebody mentioned that when we first came in, there was somebody leaving. So I know there's other things out there. So I'm not looking out the door or anything. Travis is just staring at the door waiting.
Yeah, from the prisoner and everything you guys have seen, this is essentially a torture mill where fresh prisoners are taken to this room to be tortured and taken somewhere else to blank.
I think it's time we move on.
Agreed. Is everyone ready?
Aye, we have a mission to do. Let's do it.
All right. Maggie, go up front with Anders.
I'm not old, damn it.
Sorry, I thought that was canon. Travis, do you hear anything at the door?
Shakes his head.
Roll a perception check.
I wasn't at the door though, so I... 26.
With a 26, you listen, putting your ear in different spots on the door, and you don't hear anything on the other side.
While Crick was putting away these creepy items, he realized he had some wooden stakes.
Oh, Crick forget. How could he forget? Everyone, please, take one.
And he hands everybody a, including, does Maggie have like a place to put any items?
What do you mean?
Like
belt?
Like a belt pouch or a backpack or, no? Okay. And gives everybody but Maggie a wooden stake.
Yeah, I need to take a special upgrade to allow Eidolons to even use weapons. Yep.
Okay.
All right, if it's clear that's enough faffing about while we're sitting here, lollygagging. The lads outside are fighting for their lives.
Yes, Anders, you are correct. We should be going.
Travis salutes, points towards the door, gives Anders the thumbs up.
All right. I imagine we open the door slowly and cautiously.
I envision Maggie swimming through the webs, creating a path to the door that Travis listened in on, didn't hear anything, and gives the signal because he can't talk that it's okay to move forward.
All right, let us move.
Who opens the door and what order are you in?
Maggie is now reverted back to her standard size, as the spell has long since worn off.
Anders still has Artie drawn.
We have the same order. Maggie, Anders, Travis, Baelthor, and Crick all waiting in a line behind the next door. Doors are a big deal in Pathfinder.
Yeah, we don't really have to be in a line because we're in a giant room. But
Yeah.
Yes, and Maggie will test the latch on the door. Does it turn?
The latch turns. No reason for security here, or so they thought.
And she will quietly open the door.
Maggie opens the door.
Quietly.
She just slams it wide open. She doesn't hear any sound coming out of her mouth, so she's like, no one can hear sound.
She can't speak, therefore she's also deaf.
And you find a hallway ahead of you. Through the light on Baelthor's amulet, and a struggling broken sconce on the wall. You see that there are 2 doors on the left, 2 doors on the right, a hallway that is covered and coated in a thin film of soot, dust, torn banners, and refuse. The undead are not clean people. And at the end, there is another door, heavier than the ones on the left and the right, and more secure. But there is nothing else in this hallway.
I believe would Anders still have knowledge of what these rooms are? I mean, this is his god house.
Yeah.
And Travis would like to look at the floor to see if there's any traffic traveling through or from many of the doors to anywhere.
Survival? Anders, at the end of the hall, the stronger door, the door that looks different than the one on the sides, you remember that to be the food stores. To the left and the right, you remember those to be storage closets for random gardening tools, storage for blankets, random things that you as a paladin back in the day didn't worry so much about. But yeah, you know them to be mostly closets, but straight ahead was a large storeroom that was mainly for food and wine.
Right, so, lads, these doors to the left and the right, it's where we kept the odds and sods. Reuben had a spot back there where he'd set up some straw, he'd go there and nap. And then at the
You
end...
expect this Reuben to be here now?
No, I witnessed Reuben die, unfortunately. And then, at the end of the hallway here, that's where our larder is.
How is it that this place connects to rest of fortress?
That is a fantastic question, and I have that knowledge immediately available in my brain.
Anders, you can explain. You guys have gone in to the northwestern part of the castle, into the Paladin guardhouse, the break room for paladins in between shifts who are in line to go on patrols, etc. You do weekly shifts on and off, and this is where you'd stay while you're on duty. Through this hallway, you didn't think much of it at the time, but you knew them to be storage rooms. Past that is the larder with cheeses, wine, small things that were treats, not the main grain silo that would feed all of Greslania, but you would pass it on the way to your guardhouse every once in a while, steal a piece of cheese, steal a little bit of this, have a snack, take a nap, and be out on your shift. Past that, the castle opens up quite a bit, and you remember it being the kitchens, more storage rooms, and also doors to the courtyard in the middle. And beyond that, you're just gonna have to find out.
We have to pass through the larder no matter what. And with any luck, maybe some of that wine has survived all these years. What a fantastic vintage that would be. Just imagine. And on top of that...
Would it not be very bad spoiled?
Well, you never know. You know, sometimes with wine it can last the years. And our cheeses. We had the finest cheeses. Our cooks back then, they came up with the most fantastic types of cheese. They had a cheese they would make little bricks out of, and you could peel them. They would strip down. Very convenient on the go. You'd just walk out, you'd grab one of these cheese bricks, peel it down. Very tasty.
Meanwhile, Travis has rolled a 33 survival check for any movement in the hall.
As I'm reminiscing about cheese and wine. As people are, and the lads are fighting the war outside.
Oh, yeah, no, hurry up. Oh, yeah, by the way, this cheese. Oh, this cheese.
You have to forgive me, I'm feeling a little nostalgic being back in Greslania. It's been many years.
Travis, with a 33 survival, which might be the biggest survival check I've ever heard, you notice it is a stone floor, but like I said, they are coated in a thin film of soot and dust. And you will see with a 33 the footprints of these smaller creatures that have been walking back and forth. You can put 2 and 2 together and deduce with the creatures you have killed that they have been mostly walking back and forth through this hallway from west to east. That is the most common route of traffic. But you do notice that the first room to the right is a room that is sometimes crossed, sometimes used. The other 3 rooms don't seem to have been used in a really long time.
I say it's worth exploring this space before we move on. Travis, did you notice anything?
Travis is going to point at the ground and start making footprints. And he's going to point at the main door and say, like, the big group. So he's going to show that's the big space.
That is the biggest door, yes.
Yeah.
You want a hug, Travis? Is that what you're trying to get at?
Travis goes for another hug from Anders. He's very affectionate when he's
Well, you got your hands out.
showing big, but that's okay. He fills that space. So another hug from Anders. And then he's going to walk over to the right to the first door where he noticed there was some traffic there. And then he's going to point to the other 3 doors and make a big X. Like, nobody goes in those ones.
Oh,
They must be dangerous in those rooms.
the danger rooms be scariest ones. I
So those are the
think.
danger rooms.
No, he's saying 3X like there's 3X whiskey in there.
Or
Or is it like
Or each one.
Is it X from X-Pac? It's very different things. Who knows?
if it's XXX?
Oh, not good. Not safe for any of us.
Oh, really good.
Well, we have those stranger gloves now, so, you know.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Shall we open the first door?
So, Travis, does it make sense to go on to X rooms first? No.
Travis will shake his head and just point to the right. Because Baelthor mentioned the first room to the right here.
Don't know what this nose point mean, but let's go this way.
He's making fun of the size of my nose.
Travis is going to go listen at the first.
It is one of the noses of history.
Yes.
Baelthor flashes back to his youth. Big nose Baelthor, big nose Baelthor. Smile turns to a frown.
He had a normal-sized nose, but for some reason, the children seemed to latch on to this.
So you want to check out the room that has been sometimes traveled?
Yeah. Travis wants to move towards the first door on the right as he's entered the space and do a perception.
Yep.
23.
23. With your ear to the door, you hear. So you hear muttering inside, and with that perception, you can also see that the door is locked.
So Travis will turn back to the party and he'll motion that he hears some whimpering or some crying and a moaning in there. So he's not sure what it is, but yeah, he'll look to the group and sort of, as long as everybody's around, he's going to then try the door itself.
Yeah, the door's locked.
Okay, Travis will look down at the keys.
Here you go. I have a key.
What did Travis say about? He do cryings.
He's like rubbing it. Maybe he's got pink eye. You have pink eye, Travis. Is that starting? You stay away from me. I've hugged you twice.
Travis holds out his hands for another hug.
Oh, who am I to resist this? Pink eye be damned.
You know, there's a war going on outside.
Anders has become much soft.
Yeah, it's odd.
And Travis will take one of the keys and unlock the door.
Yep. And you unlock the door.
Okay, Travis will then sort of make eyes at everybody and say, make sure you watch down the hall too, because there can be people coming from down the hall, and he's going to open the door.
What is he trying to say to us? I don't understand.
Yes, just 2 eyes, Travis. We all have 2 eyes. That's right.
Maggie only have one.
Oh, that's right.
Are those come hither eyes I keep hearing about?
Come eyes?
That's why he's rubbing his eyes.
There we go. We solved
I'm
the
more
mystery.
confused now than when we start.
We can go home now.
Travis closes the door and locks himself inside. No.
You open the door, and you see a room full of rubble and rusted implements, shackles, chains, cobwebs hanging like curtains, and you see a shivering man just in his skivvies in the corner, shaking. It is a human. It appears to have clothing from the Free People's Armies that you've recognized.
Travis will yell out, "What are you doing here?" But no sound comes out.
Oh, right, I forgot. Baelthor will come behind Travis.
Another white sticky mess. Baelthor, look what you've done.
Cast a weeb.
Can we all see into this room?
We're not in combat right now, so
Do whatever you want.
yeah. You guys can act however you want to act, but I'm sure you would be curious.
We must help that poor man.
Baelthor would like to attempt to calm this man down, just like he did the last one. with a diplomacy check.
Also, Anders, you definitely recognize that this room is not how you remember it.
They've demolished Ruben's napping spot.
Ooh, another astounding number, 14.
Can Travis roll a sense motive as well? Like, is that on the whimpering and all this stuff?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can I roll a heal check on this guy?
You discover he's sad.
12.
Yeah, so Baelthor will try to... What are you doing with your diplomacy?
I'm going to try and talk this person down. Tell him, you are safe now. We are allied with the Free People's Army, and we are here to destroy the undead.
So he doesn't even look up at you. And Travis, you will attempt a sense motive to see if this guy is just bullshitting his emotions in the corner. And with a 12, you do not sense that he is trying to trick anyone with his pain or scaredness. Are you going to be like, do something with that, with the knowledge or whatever?
No, because they don't know I did it. I was just doing it for myself.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And you don't have a way to tell the group what you've seen anyways. And Anders, you can roll a heal check.
That is a heal check of 15.
With a 15, you see that this person is in shock. He is not hurt per se. He is mentally hurt.
This man is in shock. He must have been shaken by something truly horrible.
I have a few guesses.
Okay. Please, enlighten us, Baelthor.
Sorry, I thought it was obvious that, the little child things with syringes for hands, or perhaps the old nun with a giant pustule for a second head. Or was there something else that might traumatize a person?
I suppose there have been a few horrible things along the way so far.
I believe it was called a goiter.
Whatever. It tasted disgusting, and I understand this man's pain.
Yes, quite foul. We'll rest her soul.
Travis will step up and attempt to disable device to unlock the shackles.
Yep.
Natural 1. So an 11.
So Travis reaches down as this man's rocking back and forth, and you grab his shackles, but you realize they're too rusted to really manipulate your tools in there in a way to unlock them.
Can I force them with my brute strength?
You can try, and this whole time this guy's just rocking back and forth.
Anders, before you hurt this man, make Crick try.
Feel free, Crick. Suit yourself.
If okay with you, Travis.
Travis nods.
He don't
No one can see but me because it's a podcast.
he don't say words. It's okay.
Travis gives the thumbs up. Go for it.
18 for a disabled device. He pulled out little picking things from his kit.
Yeah, with an 18, you realize, they won't open this way. They're too rusted. But if you turn it and move it the other way, they move actually quite easily.
Crick, think about this some more. It makes sense more this way.
Yeah. And you pull them apart. And the man looks up at you and goes,
Yes, very big day. You free now.
Our Free People's Army is the Yanders and Tonya.
And you learn from the previous guy that they were all captured on Yander's assault, where he was actually silenced.
Right.
Well, grab a blade from the storeroom and go join the battle.
Excuse me, young man?
Yeah, he does look like a young man, an old teenager.
You seem to be with Yanders and Tonya, yes?
He looks up at you and he just nods.
Good. They're still outside. So you go join them and you're free. You're safe. Also, be careful. There is war.
He just kind of looks up at you and nods, but he stays in the room and he just goes back to.
You see, friends, it's this easy.
I can't possibly imagine what kind of head trauma is going on with him.
I can. I've been there.
Crick has thought about this, but unfortunately, best way to find out is by cutting open and pulling out. Not sure this work for this man.
I can say from experience the cure is to pick up a blade and cut your way through these problems until you can see straight again.
Yes, this Crick agrees. Cutting is always the way to go.
Aye. And a nip from the old bottle there doesn't hurt either.
I was just going to say, isn't that how you first started on your path to recovery?
You know, it was a mix of cutting evil and drinking and, you know.
I have a great idea then. Let's go to the larder, see if they have any of that old wine we could give him.
Yes, indeed.
Don't think this is good idea, but all right.
What does Travis have to say?
Travis is going to cover up his eyes and then go and surprise everybody.
Oh, where did Travis go? Good one, Travis.
There he is.
He peeked and a boo.
He's trying to show that he wants to ambush the people in the larder.
Nope, lost on the rest of us.
And so Kraken goes up and pats the guy on the head a couple times. And
Okay.
When you do that, he hands you a note.
Oh, what is this? Crick, take a look.
It is written in common, and it appears to be older. It appears to be a note that you don't think this guy wrote. More or less found.
What you find here?
And it says, I can hear them screaming outside my cell to the left, and then taken to another room where they are quiet. I am somehow more afraid of the quiet room. Where do they take us? And that is what is written on the note.
Tell me, young man. Can you read?
He shakes his head.
Oh, good. Pat on the head again. Okay, you're safe now. Out and do that way.
He's not quite ready, but he is just going to be a weird person in a corner who hopefully you guys don't forget about when this is all over.
Well, shall we open the rest of the doors before going into
But
the larder?
Anders, like, as a paladin, you might want to make sure he's like, you might want to do something paladin-y. I don't know if
I told him to pick up a blade and get to war.
you might want food and water.
Give him a blanket or...
That's what I suggested. Let's go to the larder.
Oh, this man won't make it very far without at least some basic sustenance and clothing and the like. We should see what we can do for him. Otherwise, we're just condemning him to a lost fate.
Anders, we have very important mission. Here free. Let's go.
Well, I mean, we have to go through the larder anyways. What's it to us to grab this man and...
Sure. He can come, but let us go. Quit dawdling.
All right, up with you, lad. Let's go.
And Anders shall assist the man to his feet with his immense strength.
I didn't mean him, but it doesn't matter.
What?
That's what you took, and that's fine by me.
I just thought you'd leave him like some water and food.
Oh.
I was just trying to get you to come. I don't care about this guy so much, but
Oh.
and
I thought we were going to give him
legitimately
food,
fine too.
Yeah,
food and
Found
water.
a man in shock. I just thought it might be nice if you gave him like a trail ration and water.
The
no.
larder probably has a combat in it, doesn't it?
You haven't been in this larder in 300 years.
I'm expecting wine and
If you
cheese.
were expecting wine and cheese, you are retarded.
No, Derek. Aged cheese.
Yeah.
And
Aged wine.
and aged wine.
A fine vintage.
At best, you are hoping the dimensions are even the same after 300 years being taken over by an undead army.
I certainly hope nothing's happened to our sausage machine, or bangers. Oh, our chefs would cook the finest of bangers. You know how they would make those? They would take the old livestock and all the leftover parts, we called them lips and assholes, they would put it in this machine, and out would come the most delicious sausage you could ever imagine.
I've heard of those. There were dishes that you would eat, right? I think they called them bangers in the mouth.
Bangers, yeah, that's right. We'd bang them right in the mouth. Lips and assholes.
Lip, assholes, and tail. Always best part of animal.
Sure hope no one's found my pocket pussy under my bed.
Okay, Baelthor will give him some trail rations and water so he can move on.
Yeah. I just thought because Mike sometimes forgets he's supposed to be a noble holy knight.
I mean,
And I
a
would
heel
just
check.
add a small detail of maybe just leaving the man in shock, some food and water,
I did a heal check.
You touched him a whole bunch.
Anders, with your heal check, you discover that this man is in shock and extremely thirsty and hungry.
Oh, this man needs a drink. He needs some food. He needs sustenance.
You should not put anything in somebody's mouth when they're in shock.
Oh,
Like
someone has their food safe.
Good first aid.
Yeah. Food safe?
Yeah.
Food safe?
Danny gets me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Recovery position.
I shall give this man some water from me water skin.
I just gave him some water.
Oh, you did? All right, good. We're dealt with. We're done.
You're not the only good person
Think
here.
of Nick here. Does anyone think of Nick?
I'm trying.
Like,
Why would we think of Nick? He can't even
because
talk.
he's the one that has to edit this together.
Oh, got it. Yeah,
Okay, you said to have to cut out a huge chunk of it.
So, okay.
Okay.
I am just suggesting.
I go and hug Nick.
It's fine.
Mike might not care, but the character he's playing may care. That before you leave this guy, you at least leave him something, because he's not well enough to go back. You're not gonna hold him up and bring him back. You're not gonna bring him with you. So maybe an option would be, here's some food and water. We'll be back for you. Don't worry. We're not going to abandon you.
right.
By the light of a chroma and all the good that is in my bones. Stay here, stay safe, and stay hydrated, bro.
Stay alert.
Also, Baelthor is good too.
Yeah?
Yeah, but Enders is the paladin, so he'll do it first.
He's just like push Baelthor out of the way. I will give
you
him
did.
food.
He did do the heal check, etc. You know.
This man is in shock, and he's severely malnourished and dehydrated. I shall give him some water from me water skin. First, without even thinking of anything else. Immediately the water goes into his throat. Drink up, pal. You need this.
I don't think you're supposed to put water in when they're in Oh.
Are you giving him like a beer bong? Water?
The water skin.
Just leave him a goddamn water skin.
Well, are we going to give him my water skin? I don't have a water skin.
That's a good point.
He needs to drink it.
Yeah, do that better then. Just say you give him a sip from your water skin and leave him a trail ration.
Okay.
How long this is fucking taking?
Yeah. No, this is great for me personally.
Enders,
Because I'm prepared for whatever until the end now. I know that.
Enders shall insist this man drink upon his water skin, and he shall leave him with a trail ration for him to eat whenever he feels healthy enough to eat it. But please, lad, you need to eat this. Trust me. And then get out there. Get to the leaders of the Free People's Army. And then get back into this.
He happily takes the drink offered and grabs the food from you and shoves it in his mouth, and he nods at you with a full mouth of food.
There's a good lad.
Shall we open one of the other doors? You know what, Maggie, just go open one of the other doors.
Why are we opening the useless junk doors?
See what's in there. They were useless junk drawers, but now they may not be. Maybe the phylactery's in there. Maybe it's a broom.
Before they leave, Travis would like to make a perception check on this cell where they are now. 16.
16. You rummage around, and besides just disgusting refuse and other things you don't want to find, you don't find anything.
Maggie will move towards one of the junk doors, perhaps the one on the left side of the hallway. Open it. Her patience has long since left.
Maggie opens that door, and a room full of bones pour out of that door, fill part of the hallway, and Maggie is going to have to give me a reflex save.
Fail. I think it's an 11.
Maggie just got boned
Not for the first time.
for 2 points of damage.
Impressive that they could close the door with all those bones stacked up like that.
It's easy. You just must stick it a certain way and then kind of push it and slowly close it and listen and slam shut.
Bonga.
That's 2 of the 4 rooms. You have 1 more room to your left, 1 more room to your right, and 1 more room straight ahead.
Well, it's clearly a risk to open those other 2 doors.
Sure. So perhaps Maggie could do another one, yes?
Well, she can. Maggie, this time, open it with that in mind. So she can open it this time, but use the door as a
Shield.
shield.
The door is a goiter and it explodes.
Everything's a goiter. The floor is a goiter.
Everything's goiter. We gotta change our chat name from everything's computer to everything's goiter. Oh, God.
Maggie is going to go to the other leftmost door and open it. However, since she was already boned once, nobody wants to get boned twice. So she will use the door as a shield in case there is another cacophony of bone.
And there is another cacophony of bone as Maggie opens the door, but not all the way this time, and sees that small bits and pieces are coming out, and she will need a strength check to keep the door open.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. So another room full of bones pour out into the hallway. The entire hallway is now difficult terrain, and Maggie will take another reflex save.
Much better. That's a 16.
1 damage.
Was that a success?
Yeah, it's a success, yeah.
She takes none, for she has evasion.
All right. Wise to that, she dodges the bones falling out.
See, those door strength checks aren't so easy, are they?
Yeah, she tried to keep it closed and all the bones poured out. So now the entire hallway is difficult terrain, which may be a thing. I don't know. I'm just a DM. There's one more room on the right.
All right. Andrew's your turn. Maggie's had enough. And she just like shakes her head.
Do we really want to open this door? I mean,
Come on. Crick go up and he open door. What's so scary about?
As he opens it.
Mouth open. Full swing.
In this door, where Travis saw no footprints go in, the door just opens to an empty room. Stone walls slick with moisture. A small cot sits in the corner, and the stench of decay fills the air. It is empty.
You see? What problem? You're scared of doors now. This is not something to be scared of.
Crick, roll a fortitude save.
Excellent idea. 23.
23. You feel a wave of moldy smell and death fill your nostrils when you open this door, but you shrug it off. You've dealt with Anders. This is nothing to you.
What does the room look like before he slammed door shut? Anything uncut?
Yeah, you would need to roll a perception check.
12.
You don't see anything on the cot. You don't see anything on the cot as you're plugging your nose trying to avoid the smell.
You see, everyone? It's very stinky, but, Anders, you don't care about stinky. You go in.
is that the Greslania cheese I smell?
Perhaps. I don't like anymore. I walk away.
It smells a little off, though. Are you sure there's cheese in there?
No.
You want to smell it?
Do I want to smell it? Did I not already smell it?
No.
I think there's something uncut. You should grab.
It's not the larder, I must say. Maybe you should close that door, Crick.
Now that the room is safe, Baelthor will send Maggie, and Maggie, go in there and use your eye and your dark vision. Right? Perhaps there's something tucked in the corner that we'd missed.
Sure.
All right, I need a fortitude save from Maggie, please.
16.
With a 16, Maggie, you can see, not so much here, the disgusting look on her face as she shrugs off this gross smell of mold and decay, but seems to persevere. And she is in a disgusting room. It's hard to even tell what is disgusting, but even the undead clearly didn't even want to use this room.
That's nasty.
It's like Anders' old bedroom.
She
Yeah.
will take her time and search the room, as she has dark vision.
Okay. And Maggie finds a book
Oh.
that is on the cot. And most of the pages are rotted away and damp and unlegible. But there's one page at the back that she will show to you.
All right.
She sees the writing on this page, and what languages do Maggie speak?
All Maggie can speak is Common and Elven.
Well, Maggie recognizes a book that is damp and destroyed except for one page, but cannot read the words on said page.
All right. There's a book in there. He's going to close his eyes as Maggie speaks to him in his mind. We cannot read it. And the book is damp. It's got about 70% moisture in the pages.
Oh, that's too much moisture.
Travis starts pointing at Crick and showing a big head like he's got a big brain inside.
Yes, Crick wear a mask. Armpits, you're scratching like orangutan.
He's calling you a monkey.
I'm not
All right.
orangutan.
Maggie, you can bring the book out of the sweaty, moist room. Maggie will bring the book out of the sweaty, moist room. Yeah, but 70, 80% humidity in that room, something like that.
No one knows what happened in that room. You just know that it is disgusting.
What does book say?
I don't know. I cannot read it.
Me Crick say, please.
Oh, there you go. Yes, Maggie has now left the room and is now standing in front of you. Maggie, give him the book. She gives
Crick also can see, Maggie. You don't need to describe what you're doing to me.
Maggie now hands the book to Crick.
Thank you, Maggie.
It is wet and sopping.
Too much moisture, but let's see what this only page that work can say.
There's a Plano magazine.
This page is stuck together.
Yeah.
Can Crick read?
How close are Anders and Travis to the room? Rick.
Well, I mean, it's a small hallway, is it not?
Yeah.
And I figure it would affect probably all of us.
That's
We're
what
not
I'm
in a
getting
small
at.
hallway. We're in a big room, really, aren't we? Oh, it's
No.
sorry.
No, in the
I was
hallway,
thinking. Yeah. We're past
Yeah.
this one. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
Roll a fortitude.
Yeah. I'll need a fortitude save from Anders and Travis as his book is brought out of the room.
Anders has rolled a fortitude save of 24.
Jesus Christ.
Travis gets a 21.
Okay. Everyone has hung around with Anders long enough that they are just resistant to all terrible smells.
All Travis heard was we're all hung.
Yeah, no fun for Derek.
Very early on, with hanging out with Anders, Crick decided to plug nose at all time. He just jam little pieces of things up there, so no more smells.
Yeah. And what languages do Crick speak?
Common, orc, abyssal, goblin, giant, draconic, gnome, infernal, sylvan, and dwarf.
And you can recognize Sovian too now.
In Sovian.
Crick, this book with its one good page left is presented to you, and you recognize it as infernal writing.
Ugh. This why DM makes scary, angry face at me for knowing this language.
Imagine putting a book in a room that you don't want us to read. They have the language of the thing that I put in the room for them to read. Damn it.
I'll even make it toxic.
Yeah.
It was leftover hate from the pain I wanted to inflict from the smell. You see on this page that is still legible, it reads in Infernal, Experiment number 42. The blood vats responded well to our latest changes. Perhaps the vampire's essence can be extracted after all. And there is a diagram with a bunch of tubes and valves that explain how it would work if you knew how to read such things. What's your engineering?
No engineer.
So without engineering, you can't quite tell what the diagram is trying to tell you.
Does Crick understand enough to know what he don't know? For instance, he don't have knowledge engineer, but does he know he would need a knowledge engineer?
You see a diagram with arrows, but you can't quite tell what it's trying to tell you.
Is Travis allowed to have a little peek at that page?
Travis, you're very good with dwarven things here. Here, please take a look. I read you what say.
And Crick will reread to him the infernal passage, show him the page.
Travis tries to discern what he can with a knowledge engineering. Natural 20, 22.
So Travis, dear sweet muted Travis, you do, with your engineering skill, recognize a schematic for flow of something. So in the center, you can tell there is a source, and it leads to 8 points in an octagon shape. Pipes. You can see pipes. And you can see direction of flow going one way or the other. Each section of this octagon, where the pipes move towards the walls, you can see that there is a mechanism for moving something from one direction to the other. But you can't quite tell more than that.
Goiter juice pipes.
So I have 2 questions for us. One, what happened in episode 42?
The answer to everything.
I know, but what was in episode 42?
Tails.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Was it?
42 was...
Because this is experiment number 42, which probably is just the answer to Life of the Universe and Everything.
And Phyllis and Harold's house is 42.
Yeah.
Skeeter's Church is, it might be 142, or is it 42 Church Springs Lane?
Phyllis, the
It was 142.
guy.
It was 142 Church Springs Way.
Not gonna lie, I've been throwing a lot of 42 out there, and I'm loving this banter, boys.
Yeah.
It means we're listening.
It's all numbers. What does it mean?
But it's creepy because, like, I came up with the Church Spring Lane 142. That was coincidental. That is keeps coming up with 42.
It's the answer to everything.
The answer to Life, the Universe, and Everything.
It's not weird to me at all. That
No.
just makes sense.
I
Exactly.
wouldn't be surprised if it was like 69.
That just means you're not paying attention and you're a horny motherfucker.
That's right.
Or 68 and I'll owe you one, you know?
Also, it's written in Infernal. We've yet to actually encounter demons, but it is written in Infernal, who are doing experiments on vampires in this weird octagon thing. But the more important thing, and this is going to be where our knowledge as players fails us, because our DM is a sprinkler fitter, and he's talking about flow and pipes and crap like that none of us have any idea about other than they exist.
Travis knows.
But
But he can't say anything.
Yeah.
Derek's got some in-depth knowledge about this. So to him, he's got this like dialed in, and it's not going to mean anything to us. So we're going to have to rely on rolls for Derek to expand on his knowledge.
Even more important than that, on the topic of 42,
Good.
6 times 7 is 42.
That's true.
6, 7.
6, 7.
What is 6 times set? And it cuts out. Was what Deep Thought finally came up with.
There you go.
Crazy. Not
No,
a joke. I did.
That was... No, it wasn't Deep Thought. It was the people...
The one.
it was the keepers of the knowledge
that's right.
who sort of... He then said, well, no, you need a different computer for that. And that's when they made Earth.
That's right. And that's where it wrote out the question of what is 6 times set.
The fuck are you guys
Who
talking
knows
about?
what it's gonna equal?
Even I'm lost at this
I have no idea.
How have you not read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
The answer to
Life, the Universe, and Everything.
I have.
42.
everything is just a big calculation, you know? It's all.
I barely know how to read.
But what is the question? We know the answer. The answer is 42.
We can't
What is
know the question.
I think the question is behind the next door in this next room.
It might be.
be.
I think that's what we're exactly.
We should
about to find
probably
out.
try and find out.
Which I'm excited about as a
player?
Hitchhiker's Guide enthusiast.
So Travis will grab the page with the schematic, and he's trying to pause together what it means, and he thinks it has to do with flow, kind of either the traveling in and out, and he can't say any of this to anybody. So he's just going to look at Crick and go, leave it with me, and start pointing his head like, I'm going to have a think on it.
I don't think Travis has any idea what's happening, but that's okay. I think he completely don't understand. All right, that's cool.
He starts to dance wavy arms to try to exemplify flow.
Oh, you good dance moves, Travis.
2 words. First word. Flow.
Follow.
Second word.
Party.
The. Flow the.
Flow the, huh?
Yeah. It
Interesting.
was tough. He wasn't moving.
Flow the flow.
Flavor Flav.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, Travis. Maybe for you figuring out another time, yes? Okay.
Travis nods.
All right. Travis, do you want to search this door? Make sure it's not trapped again. I will detect magic. Hold on. And Baelthor will cast Detect Magic. Crick, Maggie has taken some punishment as of late. Are you able to bind her wounds?
Yes, of course. One moment, and let me pull out the wound. Okay.
Gets the wand out.
9 points of healing.
Thank you.
This enough or more?
That is perfect.
Okay.
Hey, Crick, while you got that wand out, maybe you think you can see if you can get that spot in the back of me throat healed up from that Nan's goiter acid. Quite nasty.
8 points for you, Anders.
Excellent, thank you.
Travis, okay, you too?
Travis holds up his hand.
You get 7. Hero 8, 7, 6.
I think maybe in that situation, channel energy from him made it a bit more efficient.
He's got 31
disagree.
charges, though.
I disagree. I think it's better to use our
Yeah, I guess
thing
because
we're about to go into like
the shit. Yeah,
the shit, and
That's
we
true.
need his abilities, and this is a thing we don't care that much about.
Yeah,
Like it's not like it's out now and we don't have it. You know, his channels might be more important.
yeah, that's true.
I think.
Yeah, if we weren't about to fight a bunch of undead, then maybe it'd be different.
Sure. Is this for the end of the day, right before sleep? You bet.
Yeah.
Anders, you go 6 more. And Travis, 7 more. Baelthor, you right?
Baelthor has a paper cut on his hand.
You'll be fine.
Yes, I think I will survive. I plan to stay in the back for the entire time. So sorry, I lost focus and my detect magic has been a little bit distracted.
I know, there's just so much magic in this room. Because detect magic is kind of broken when you think about it.
Yep. It can be.
So Baelthor, you detect magic on the other side of this door, and you detect a presence of magical auras. Do you continue?
Yes.
You detect multiple magical auras. Do you continue?
Yes.
You detect the strength and location of each aura, and you detect it as a web in an octagon-shaped pattern from the middle out.
He will impart that information to his companions. There's an octagon of pinpoints of magic.
Travis,
instantly goes in and pulls back out the drawing, the schematic, and is going to point to it, and then point to the room. In terms of like the energy and 8.
All right, what is the drawing?
the drawing is exactly the schematic of the magic you detect.
No, I know that.
Okay, well, fuck. I'll just have a beer.
So, yes, you've shown me a picture. Fantastic. What am I looking at?
Sorry, was there any clues in the Infernal about...
Yeah, it said it was like a
Blood vats responded well to our experiments. Perhaps their vampiric essence can be extracted.
Okay, so vampire, I'm going to point into the room and make the fangs like a vampire.
Bunny rabbit. Very scary bunny vampire.
So there's a web in there. There must be spiders.
It's just a little rabbit, but it's got big
It's a little
teeth.
fat too, seems.
And he's going to try to show like blood spurting, and he thinks it has to do with blood flowing. He's going to do his dance again, flowing back and forth between the vampire and the paper, the node things.
All right, I think we should open the door because I have no idea what he's saying.
Come on. You guys know.
I don't actually know for sure.
We get the gist. I mean, if you I'm mostly joking, but if you told us what was said on the paper,
Yeah.
then it's pretty.
So, Revis, why was 6 afraid of 7?
And he's going to hold up 7 fingers. He's going to hold up 8 fingers. He's going to hold up 9 fingers.
Crick pat him on back. Exactly. Because 7, 8, 9.
All right, do you want to search the door then, Travis? Or
So Baelthor will definitely notice that the diagram that Travis showed him is the same pattern of magic he detected in the next room.
oh,
And I'm
of course.
sorry, Travis, I muted you. Because this is making a charades match that only I am enjoying. And not our listeners.
All right, so we have a blood vat sprinkler room in there, potentially with a vampire.
And a good pump. Strong pump.
And a pump. There'll be a pump involved. Yep.
Yeah. And shut-off valves.
I'm not sure what a pump or shut-off valves are, but I'm sure it's something
sprinkler
magical.
fitting words,
I don't know.
but I don't know either.
Yeah.
He's going to point to the pump, and he's going to hold up an X. We got to stop the pump.
What's your action for pump?
You thrust a pelvis.
This is thrust.
Thrust a pelvis. Huh.
I've never
You
seen
look kind of like a man of duck.
whatever's in that room. I feel will be challenging. We should prepare ourselves before we open that door.
Good idea. This could be a nasty battle.
Especially if vampires are involved.
Everybody has their stakes, yes? Good, good. But also, be care, okay? Be care, all of you. Quick kiss spell.
How long has it been since we first went through the trapdoors to fight Old Nan?
10 minutes. Well, you would have the 10-minute rest. Plus another 10 minutes, so 20 minutes.
But
not even.
No, because we did the rest before that.
after the rest.
After the rest, less than 10 minutes for sure.
Perfect. All right. And mage armor still up. That's,
Less than 10 minutes.
yeah,
100%.
Yep. Just double check.
Yeah. So you guys have encountered a door.
I hate doors.
Yeah. A big thing in Pathfinder. I need to know who puts the key in the door and how do you want to approach it?
Which one of us had the key?
I used the last key in the first one with the. Did he have a name?
Watery McFood boy.
Yeah.
Crazy guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we asked name, did we? Anyway.
We're just the worst.
Travis is thinking about handing this to Anders. Are you taking the charge here?
Right, yes. Stand behind me, lads. I'll have Artie at the ready here.
Right.
And we don't know what's on the other side of this door, so be ready.
Baelthor will prep by pulling out his wand of enlarge person.
Travis gets his bow ready.
So how does Anders approach the door?
Anders is gonna say just one minute, lads. Anders is gonna reach into his pack and just need a quick drink, lads.
And instead of pulling out booze, he pulls out a potion of bull strength.
Now that's the good stuff, the real good stuff. And Anders shall drink back the potion of bull strength. And then he shall start flexing in his plate armor. You can see the plate armor stretching.
Crick traces scars on one arm from finger, and you can see some magic happen as shield developed over top of him.
So how does Anders approach the door?
Because this is taking so long, Travis is trying to. He's going to start saying the words to incant his spell, but he's silent. So he can't actually cast his spells.
So now that Anders is all bulked up, he's all beefed up, and we're all ready, he's going to put the key into the key slot,
The door unlocks.
and Anders shall cautiously open the door with his sword at the ready to strike anything that may leap out.
When you say cautiously, what do you mean by that?
As in he's perceiving for threat, immediate threat, and slowly opening the door quietly.
Okay, so I would like a perception check.
That is a perception check of 19.
A 19. With a 19, you don't see anything dangerous about this door. It does not appear to be trapped. Now roll me a stealth check, please.
That is a stealth check of 16.
So with a 16, you quietly open this door. Inside, you see a large, dimly lit chamber in the shape of an octagon, roughly 50 feet across. The light is coming from tubes of blackened glass that snake across the floor and ceiling, connected to a series of tall, narrow caskets standing upright along each wall of the octagon-shaped room. There are 6 caskets, 3 to your left, 3 to your right, and another door opposite you. All of the caskets on the wall are closed, and they appear to be shut with a locking mechanism in the middle of them. All of the tubes lead to a larger, more ornate casket in the middle. The room vibrates with a quiet, unnatural heartbeat. The casket in the middle is open with no top at all. The perimeter of the casket is lined with glowing runes, and a creature is propped up in it, similar to how you would sit in a hospital bed. So the creature is upright a little bit and lying down. To those that can detect it, the casket hums with necrotic energy. The creature in the middle, the eyes are what you notice first. They are closed halfway and glowing faintly. Out of its neck, smaller black tubes extend out, feeding into whatever machine this is and to the surrounding caskets. The creature looks old, withered. Its skin looks like cracked parchment, and there are burns where metal bands around its wrists and ankles bind him to the casket. There are 2 more creatures in this room. More stitching boys, as they are called. The childlike creatures patched together with the body parts of others, with various sharp implements like knives and syringes for fingers. One has a finger in one of the locks of the casket in the back of the room. The other is off to your right, close to the center. It looks at you curiously, and then hauntingly.
Good! More friends!
Roll for initiative.
Gross. Shit.
Crick, what is your initiative?
16.
Travis, what is your initiative?
23.
Baelthor and Maggie.
11.
Anders.
4.
Ooh. With all that muscle, it slowed you down.
Yes, it's because of my extreme muscular bulk and nothing to do with my advanced age, which is not advanced.
Going first is the creature in the center. His eyes open wide and focus on the first person who walked through the door. Anders, you see predatory eyes burn with a cold, knowing hunger. A message comes from the darkness and invades your mind. Roll me a will save.
What unholy demon has penetrated my mind? That is a will save of 23.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a real hard DC. And you shake off the spell that this creature was trying to impose upon you.
You think you can corrupt me?
I will just have to look for someone weaker like you.
Well, we'll see what you can do before I detach the head from your body.
Travis's turn.
Speaking of weaker-minded, Travis, your turn.
Yeah.
I was just waving.
Oh, by the way, we're gonna put a tree.
Yeah, where's the tree in this room?
Oh, just so you guys know as well, before Travis goes, that any square a squiggly line goes past is difficult terrain.
Okay.
They are big tubes on the ground, snaking across the ground.
Yep.
Tubular.
Totally.
Okay, so we didn't move in. We're just like by the door.
The door is open.
Anders has just opened the door, and you see him immediately shake off something that's happened.
Okay, Travis will look to Crick for any indication of what do I do?
What do you mean? Go in, get them.
Okay, Travis would like to move into the room. And 20. Travis is going to move in and shift to the left this time. Last time we went to the right. Let's go to the left. 1 step this time.
Slide to the left.
To the left.
If he can, he's going to take 1 regular shot with deadly aim at the far creature who's locking up the...
Oh, okay. The one working the lock in the back.
Yeah, 1 shot by Travis. Natural 19.
Ooh.
Gets me hopefully enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
11 piercing damage towards this little guy.
Travis, first to enter the room, takes aim at the one that is opening or closing locks and hits a mighty blow in between its shoulder blades. Blood gushes out, and it is Crick's turn.
Travis is going to say sorry, but nobody hears him still.
Crick walk up, standing behind Anders. Point over to Stitchman. Anders, it must be done like this. You see, he hit him here.
And he kind of points at a certain spot on the side of him to try to aid another. Success.
Anders gets +2 bonus to attack on this character. For this tenor.
Not the one in the back, but the one in the middle?
The closer one, yes.
Yeah, the closer one.
Is that that's on the next attack only, right? Singular?
Correct.
I see what you mean, Crick. Yes, there's that soft little spot there in his... I don't know, is that an armpit?
Yes, there. That's the spot.
Some threads are like loose in that area, and Crick has noticed it, holding his skin together. So that is Crick's turn. Next turn is the Stitching Boys. So the Stitching Boys can't charge with the difficult terrain. But they can just move up to you and attack Travis. All right, so the closest stitching boy, the one that Crick pointed out to Anders, will move forward up over the tubes and make it to Travis. And with a bleeding, sharp hand, does a claw attack at Travis. Metal die might be put away right away here. 11.
Miss.
The second stitching boy in the back is going to move to another casket, one in the middle to the right, basically where the first stitching boy was, stick his hand in the lock and unlock it.
Like R2-D2.
Yeah.
Shut down all the trash compactors on the detention level.
3PO, where could he be?
We're all good here. How are you?
That is the stitching boy's turn. Now it is the turn for another creature who's going to open the door of that casket and come out. And he'll move behind the stitching boy attacking Travis, just by the door where the boys have entered. And you will recognize this as the lesser vampire from the cave. So
One more.
yeah, he went back to the casket to heal up, and now he's good to go. And if you're wondering why a vampire might heal so fast, you're just going to have to learn more about this machine. Next turn, Baggy Baelthor.
Baggy.
Baggy and Baelthor.
Baggy mail.
Wow!
That was a good one.
No, it's canon. It's canon.
That wasn't intentional.
Change your character sheets. That's it.
I got to get my mind in the game.
Baelthor, go.
Baelthor and Maggie, it is your turn.
No. Stick with.
No, you can
stick with
keep the whole goddamn thing in there. I don't care.
Yeah.
Nick will work his magic. He'll make it good.
By keeping everything.
Yeah.
It makes it so easy.
Baelthor is going to take a 5-foot step right behind Anders so he can see through the doorway. Then he will begin casting Enlarge Person using the wand he pulled out. Maggie will take her movement into the fray, stepping through the doorway, right in the way, but she is going to attempt to use acrobatics to move behind the stitching boy so as to not take an attack of opportunity and leave a path for Anders.
All right, roll me an acrobatics.
17.
17 against the Stitching Boy's CMD, and Maggie dodges another claw attack and moves through and positions herself nicely. Is that your turn?
No, that was only Maggie's move. Now she will attack. She will attempt to bite the vampire, because she's not flanking the other thing anyway, so might as well go for the vampire. That is a miss.
So Maggie leans in and tries to chomp on the vampire, but freshly rejuvenated, it manages to dodge to the left and miss the bite.
That is the end of Baggy and Baelthor's turn.
Anders' turn.
Right. Yes, so Anders is starting to feel the effects of that potion of bull strength. You know, it's flooded his mind. It's made him a little bit more aggressive, and he just wants to smash these monsters.
Careful, Anders. Don't forget, it's under the armpit.
Listen, don't you worry. Both armpits are coming off. Let me in there.
And Anders shall approach the closest enemy he can get to and swing.
That would be the Stitching Boy.
Obviously a power attack.
Obviously.
Anders with all his might. Artie, let's take this son of a bitch down.
Oh my god, you're so jacked up right now!
Oh, I'm squeezing the shit out of you, Hilton.
I can feel it, let's go home!
Anders smashes down with a fatty natty with a power attack with +4 to hit bonus with plus to damage bonus.
He's so jacked up right now.
Look, I've done my research, okay? These potions are a lot safer. They're safe if you know what you're doing, all right? And I know what I'm doing.
Okay, roll to confirm.
I just need a bit of an edge here.
Okay. Let's roll to confirm the crit. We know you hit.
And that's with all my pluses?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Hey, it's been a couple months, all right?
Literally.
I do other things.
More than a couple.
That is a roll of 24.
And you have confirmed this crit. Okay, lay it on me.
Of course I did.
Lay it on me.
You gotta turn this boy into
Give me the
paste.
numbers.
Okay, so
D6s.
Are we gonna beat Raz's record here or what?
No. His multiplier is not the same.
not possible.
Because he's not using an axe.
All right, big money. 41 slashing damage and 2 electrical damage.
How do you want to do this?
And this is just so jacked up. You can see every vein in his body just pulsing. His heart is beating so fast. In his reckless rage, he swings his sword down flatwise and just completely squashes the patchwork child into a pancake.
So Artie, bristling with lightning, comes down. Oh my god! And you just splatter this stitching boy into a million pieces. All the stitches come undone. All the body parts just spray everywhere, all over the room, and you are covered in blood.
And is standing there in this viscera. Yes!
Oh, yeah. I'm right with you.
Why doesn't anyone love me?
I love that you're playing it this way. Bull strength is not rage,
It's steroids.
but I love it, so it's fine.
It's a great take on bull strength. Love it.
It was enough to bring out some deep traumas and Anders. Okay. That is round one. A good round one, I must say.
Anders, you got him right in spot, I say. This was good job by Crick.
Thank you, Crick. You're a true friend.
You're not on roids.
Stop these tears. There is not crying in Pathfinder.
Travis gives him a little pat on the back.
Yeah. Top of round two, and we go back to the creature in the center. Probably a vampire. He did not succeed on Anders, so he turns to the next person who walked into the room. Travis.
Travis gives a wave.
he waves.
He likes to feel appreciated.
These cold, predatory eyes focus on you. You're just like, hi.
Puts his arms out for another hug.
Yeah.
Anders has established the hug. But I'm so dumb. He's like, free me. I just start taking aim at the shackles. I'm far away.
Getting him right in the face and the
no, lower. No, to the right.
Every shot right into his windpipe.
I know, just fills him full of arrows instead of walking over and undoing it.
The same darkness invades your mind, Travis, and the same message.
Free me, and I'll grant you power. Free my arm.
Roll me a will save.
10.
10. Travis, on your turn, you'll have no choice but to approach the casket in the middle and try to take off one of the shackles. Travis's turn.
Travis just tells everybody, I'm just going to go over here for a minute. I'm going to help out this guy over here. He looks like he's in trouble.
And no one hears anything.
Oh, you're silent too.
Do I move
Directly to the
my
casket.
full complement?
Yeah.
1,
So
2,
one thing would be,
3,
and
4.
you tell me, most of the time it doesn't force you to take reckless actions. So like it wouldn't like run you through a bunch of attacks of opportunity unless it says specifically.
Yeah.
But you know, it's up to you, obviously.
No, he's chilling.
Okay, so I do have to get into my second movement to get there because it's all difficult terrain.
Okay. You've used all your movement to get to the shackles on his arm, and that is what you guys see. Travis abandons the battle and moves towards the creature in the center.
Travis, what you doing? Stop
He's
this.
clearly going to kill the vampire. Perfect.
He uses bow and arrow.
Yeah,
Something is wrong.
maybe you're right.
I'm just going to look up some stats on this vampire for a quick second.
For no reason whatsoever.
Crick's turn.
Crick takes a little bit forward, standing behind Anders in doorway, through this rubble of bones, and again pointing to vampire spawn, say, Anders, watch out, he coming for you there.
Which one, Crick? Oh yeah, that one. That one's going down.
Easy.
He's going down next.
Easy, breathe easy, breathe easy. Anders gets +2 to armor against this vampire spawn this turn for first attack.
You always have my back, Crick.
Yes, I have it right here.
His hands on your back.
Das is end of turn for Crick. What Wonder what's happening with Travis. Sense motive on him.
Crick would be totally the one to notice that too.
16.
With a 16, you notice that there's something a little off with Travis. And it seems like his behavior is being influenced by an enchantment effect.
As suspected. I believe he's been enchanted by this creature.
We must break him free of that enchantment.
Indeed. Quickly. Crick wishes to roll knowledge check on this new creature.
Both?
Yeah, it's free actions.
18 religion.
18 religion. You are sure it's a vampire, but there's something different about this one. But the exact type is beyond your knowledge.
This creature, a vampire, but very powerful.
It's the focal point of whatever this ritual is. It must have great power.
We must stop it.
It must also have great responsibility.
These things go together.
I've heard.
Now it is the Stitching Boy's turn, the one with the key on its finger. And the Stitching Boy is going to attempt to double move to another casket.
That's a tree.
So the Stitching Boy that's still alive double moves to the northeast corner, the other back casket opposite of our heroes. And it took all of his movement to get there, so he was not able to unlock it. It is now the lesser vampire's turn. Baelthor, a darkness enters your mind, saying,
Run away.
Please, Romeo will save.
That is a 19.
With a 19, you shake off the darkness.
No darkness will enter my mind.
Yeah, except for all the darkness that's in there.
Yeah.
Says Batman.
I don't wear hockey pads.
Oh, so you think the darkness is your ally?
And then the lesser vampire spawn will move. It will disengage from Maggie and withdraw backwards. And now the lesser vampire is opposite Travis around the middle casket.
Flanking the casket with Travis.
Flanking the casket with Travis. That's right. It is now Baelthor and Maggie's turn.
Friends, get in there, quickly. Now that the space is opened up.
I will, maybe. Baelthor is going to complete his casting of Enlarge Person, and he will enlarge Maggie.
Forum.
Yeah, place her in front of... Because she expands to that size, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, Megs, I see you hit your macros. Yes, join me in the pump.
Okay.
Is there any way for her to 5-foot adjust to get close? She's in the difficult terrain right now, right?
Yeah, you can't 5-foot adjust.
Damn it, I just want all of my attacks, god damn it. Baelthor will move into the room. Moving right in front of Anders is fine. Perfect. And then I can also cast us another spell. So he will attempt to cast Acid Splash. That's all I really have, and I will fire it at the vampire.
Vampire spawn?
Vampire spawn. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
That is 3 points of acid damage.
Actually, that's not so bad.
And then Maggie will take her movement and move right up tight to this vampire.
You have reach. Do you want to just move on?
No, because then if it tries to leave, I will have it. And she will attempt another bite with her long-reaching neck. That is a 6 on the die for a 12 to hit.
A 12 misses, and this lesser vampire knows how to dodge those bites. It is now Anders' turn.
What's next?
I can't reach anything except for the guy in the middle. Is that correct? Because I only have 20-foot movement normally.
Correct. You could try to do something to the guy in the middle, or you could do a tactical move.
I have a wooden stake on my person.
So
What would be involved?
it wouldn't really do anything. You do it to a defeated.
Oh, it has to be
vampire
killed first.
It has to be like or not doesn't have to be defeated, but it has to be.
In the recovery state.
But it turns to gas.
No, but when it solidifies back in its coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in like a dormant state.
Yeah.
So it is in its coffin, and it is defenseless.
Okay, so you're calling it defenseless then. Okay.
He's currently
yes,
shackled.
Then yes, it would work.
Can I pull out a stake and stab him and get there in one?
Did just give us stakes, like literally.
I did.
Before we opened the door.
5, 10. Oh, actually, you can get there with that speed. With your speed. 5, 10. So yeah, you could. You can pull it out while you're moving and stab
him
it
with
once you get there.
This is coup de grace, full round action.
Coup de grace
You
is.
couldn't coup de grace.
Yeah.
You'd have to swing with.
I mean, he's a piece of... So, Anders' mind, he wants to fucking kill this guy. I'm telling you straight up right now. Would he want to kill him with a sword? Or would he have the mind to pull out the stake and stab him? I should do a knowledge religion roll, maybe.
Yeah.
So we as the party have done extensive knowledge religion on vampires,
But not this one.
but on vampires in general.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Anders
So-
knows how to kill a vampire.
So the assumption would be you don't know if this guy's any different. So the assumption would be,
Would a stake.
Rick knows it's a vampire from his knowledge
Okay, I mean,
check
he looks
anyways.
weak in that he's sort of strapped down.
oh yeah, like we wouldn't necessarily know that it's a vampire.
Well, Crick would have told you guys
Yeah, I
from his knowledge check. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do we know, like, from full health in that sense? Because Anders hasn't seen him receive any damage. Do we know a stake is, like, it just kills him outright?
I'm looking that up right now, actually.
Because that's what that's what I would wonder. Because we would know.
Yeah.
Because you're not just like, ah, not yet.
full round action. Driving a wooden stake through a helpless vampire's heart instantly slays it. This is a full round action.
So I can't move and do it?
Correct.
Anders, with no other threats nearby, focuses his eyes on the ancient vampire in the center of the room, and he says, "It's your fault I feel like this. You're trying to stress me out. I don't know why I'm crying, I'm just so angry." As Anders is reflecting on how much this vampire makes him stressed out, he does a knowledge religion to see why it is that he's stressing him out so much. For a roll of 11.
With an 11, you can't tell anything different about this creature.
And he runs forward with already drawn and slashes down upon the greater vampire.
This is obviously a power attack.
That is a roll of 16.
So you hit this vampire who is defenseless, losing its dex bonus.
Stay out of my brain, you monster!
Are they all ones?
Almost.
That is 19 slashing damage and 1 lightning damage.
Let's get him! Let's go! Artie's all charged up. And the first thing you notice is the electricity dissipates as soon as it hits the creature. It does not affect him at all. And the second thing you notice is that it barely hurt this vampire. And he does not even flinch. But it does do a little bit of damage. Uh-oh.
That's not good.
So the lightning didn't dissipate off the sword, obviously. It just did not affect the vampire.
Lightning can't dissipate.
Lightning can't dissipate? What can it do?
Dissipates like going from like liquid to a gas. Yeah.
Does that evaporate?
Yeah.
Lightning can dissipate, can't it?
In fact, it dissipates almost instantly upon striking the ground or another object. So, really, I nailed that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Okay. Keep that in. I don't get many victories on this podcast. I will take the ones that I get.
Especially against the rules lawyer.
Yeah. Please. Top of round 3. It is the vampire's turn. He is not scared with this ginormous eidolon over top of him. He did not flinch when Anders struck him with Artie. He is focused on Travis. So I was toying whether I wanted Travis to bring his neck close to the vampire's mouth, or if he would want one hand free to start casting spells.
Give us a kiss.
And I think I would like this beefy vampire to start casting some spells. So Travis, you hear in your mind,
Unclasp my hand.
and because this is a very dangerous action, you will get another will save attempt.
Is this on his turn?
This is on what you would have to do on your turn.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Will save?
Yeah. No way. Why are you smiling?
23. Oh! 19 on the die.
Way.
I had my chapter reroll on that.
Oh,
just
if you saw the spells this guy could cast.
I have a feeling you needed like an 18 plus on the die.
in case. I think so.
So Travis, you take your turn and you start moving towards the manacle and you just shake it off. You're still controlled by this vampire, but you shook off doing a dangerous action some part of you, your ancestors, your mother pulls through. All the praying you've done to your ancestors pays off, and you just pull your hands back, but you're still under the control of this vampire.
Back off, get your own sandwich. But he doesn't hear that.
So I'm going to rule, since Travis succeeded that will save, that it broke the spell, but it took his turn to break it. So we're going to move on to Crick.
Travis shakes his head. Whew, comes to. And he looks around. He's like, okay, what's happening? I'm like, oh, hey, there's a vampire right here. And he gives everybody a thumbs up. He's like, hey, think we're doing okay.
I think he's back.
Oh, good God. Okay.
You guys didn't hear any of that, but you saw a mouth move.
Travis opens the front of his pants, looks down. Yep, still there.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely back. Put that away.
Crick's turn.
Crick wishes to run up next to Travis beside Vampire. Well, he pull out wooden stick, puts in hand, and once he gets up next to Travis, puts hand on shoulder. Travis, that one in corner. Must hit him straight in back. Get him.
Travis turns and looks towards the corner.
And we'll roll an 8 another.
Success. So +2 bonus to hit.
All right. Crick, the leader, always trying to look for a strategic advantage. It is now the Stitching Boy's turn, and the Stitching Boy will use his action to unlock yet another casket. And then he is going to move right up into Travis's business. It is now the Lesser Vampire's turn. And another Lesser Vampire is going to come out of that casket. So now I have 2 Lesser Vampires to deal with. One had to open a door, so he will have a move action, and he will move with the Stitching Boy on Travis. And the one that took the acid splash is going to dip away from Maggie, try an acrobatics check to flank Travis. It rolls a 7 on the die. What's Maggie's CMD?
23.
Great. I don't have to do math. So you get an attack of opportunity.
And Maggie is going to use her primary attack, Bite.
Ooh.
Bite into this thing.
3rd time's the charm.
No. That is another 13.
This vampire knows Maggie's tricks, and it will successfully move and surround Travis and also have an attack.
Hold on. Don't they not move if they fail, or is that only when you're going through the squares?
I think that's if they're only
Just when
stopped.
they're going through the squares, right? Like if I were trying to go through you, I get shunted back to where I started.
Yes.
But otherwise, it's just
Yeah.
He's escaped.
I just take yeah.
And if this guy's here, does flank have to be here?
Annoying.
Yes.
For me?
Oh, sorry. Where?
From here to here, or is this guy flanking?
I don't think that's flanking.
No,
He's got to be directly opposite, I thought.
Yeah.
This guy's not flanking?
Not with this guy. He would have to be here. Because that's straight through.
Real talk?
Yeah. That's what I was just asking
Even
about.
though he's surrounded?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nobody threatening on the opposite side.
Yeah. We need Tyler's rules here.
Even D&D 5 is like that too, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's in D&D as well.
We're not talking about
That's the easiest one.
It also changes when the target is a different size.
Yes. That if that were large, then it's not flanking.
Correct. Yeah.
Do I want to
I'm in danger.
or just try to kill Travis?
You know you can die a silent death, man.
This is like The Walking Dead. You're getting fucking swung.
Oh yeah, I know. He wants somebody.
You can just pull him out.
3 bites I've missed. 3.
He's just missing his lower torso.
It's really awful because it's an AC 15, which means all I need to do is roll an 8. No, a 9.
9.
Which, come on, 3 dice?
Almost 50.
Yeah, but I rolled it 3 times. Fucking bullshit.
Let's make this interesting.
Oh no.
This lesser vampire is going to try to grapple Travis.
Straight up grapple.
That is a 17.
That does not grapple Travis. CMD of 18.
No! Wow. Yes. I would like to use my chapter 1 reroll.
You didn't survive, so you don't have one.
He was in chapter 1. No, that was chapter 2.
Absolutely not.
Cut that up.
Oh no, you have your bow. I was like, because he actually provokes as well, but you have your bow up. So.
Who would have provoked? No.
I doubt he's proficient with grappling. Which would mean he can provoke, but you don't have a dagger. Right?
So does that mean every NPC has a reroll? If they survived from chapter 1 to chapter 2?
Well, I do make the rules.
Like Benji has a reroll, and I guess he was in chapter 1. Akimbo has a reroll.
Heroes do.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that is the bad guy's turn. Still in the third round at the bottom, Baelthor and Maggie's turn.
All right, Maggie, you've got to hit them eventually. Crick drew his stake, correct?
Yes.
Baelthor is going to activate his Wand of Enlarge Person again, and he's going to begin the casting of Enlarge Person, but he doesn't really need to move because he's kind of useless. Maggie is going to move in a little bit closer, and since there's difficult terrain everywhere, she can't take a 5-foot step anywhere. So let's just put her right there. Perfect. So she's going to move technically 10 feet, but it'll cost her 20 feet, I think.
Yeah, is it?
5, 10.
I guess it'd be over the casket. I don't know. I was thinking about that too. I'm like, can he just reach that
How
shit?
much movement do you have? Because if you can come around here, you can try to flank.
But isn't he?
Do you have a melee weapon?
Oh, no, you're right. Sorry,
Yeah.
thank you.
Is that not? Can he not reach that guy?
He can just move from here.
Yeah.
Because he has 10-foot reach.
You could already reach him.
Yeah. He's not
From where?
reach.
Can I reach him from there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why can't you reach him from there? You'd be attacking him over the
You're right,
casket.
you're right.
You'd have a little bit of
Soft cover.
a -2 to your attack.
Plus 2 AC, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Up to you.
are you ready to watch me miss 4 times in a row?
All right, so Maggie's going to try and reach that lesser vampire spawn over the casket.
And just for those listening at home, Maggie has been using power attack the entire time. And I will blame that on the misses.
Travis, with his clear head while he's dodging everything, looks over at Maggie, gives her a thumbs up, and points at the tree that he sees.
All right, Maggie, start with your bite. Ooh, that's going to be a hit. That is a 17 on the die, plus 6 is 23.
23 is a hit.
That is 10 points of bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, because it's a bite. Maggie's going to attempt to trip the vampire then,
Okay.
with her free trip. Ooh, that is a 19 on the die. 25.
A 25 successfully trips the lesser vampire.
I don't think Maggie can hit it now.
Okay.
You were already reaching over top of
A casket.
I thought he moved.
casket,
Oh,
and the thing has now fallen to the ground.
But what if its ankle is still showing? All you need is a little bit. You want to give it full cover, that's fine. It's up to you. What if she slumps? What if it slumps over the?
she has a stretchy neck. We'll go like a
just like bends around the corner.
like Gumby.
Just imagine that for you.
I'm putting the cart or the horse.
Either way, it's tripped.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied I hit with at least one attack.
So, couple things. One, Maggie noticed that not all of her bite damage went through. 2, this lesser vampire was just tripped by Maggie behind a casket, now giving it full cover. Plus, doesn't it
Are you going to say full or cover? Full cover means it can't be targeted.
cover? I'm gonna rule that Maggie can see a little bit of the lesser vampire.
Okay, not full cover.
Not full cover. My bad. Words are important. And prone, he gets another defense.
Now he's -4 to melee attack.
Correct.
So
Kind of a wash. Since it's regular
yeah.
AC. Then.
Yeah, now that it's in cover, it
It
basically.
gets +4, -4.
okay.
Yeah.
Enough rules. Do your second attack.
And my third and my fourth.
Yeah. Anytime.
All right, Maggie will then go at it with its flaming claws.
Hello. Hey.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
First claw. 11 points of slashing damage and 4 points of fire damage. Second claw. 13 to hit.
A 13 is a miss.
There we go. And the final attack is a Gore.
Frank Gore?
Junior.
She Frank Gored this thing with a total of 21 to hit.
That hits.
And this is 9 points of piercing damage.
Maggie unleashes a full attack action, and you trip the lesser vampire. It falls behind the casket, and she unloads flaming claws and does a lot of damage. But this vampire does have some DR, so it is very hurt, but still alive.
And that is the end of Magthor's turn.
Magthor are done. It is now bottom of round 3, Anders.
Baggy Baelthor. Whatever the hell it was.
Yeah. This is the pet name for the couple.
All right, Enders is starting to rein in the feelings of the potion, starting to control it, harness it. I'm no good against this vampire, this senior vampire. You know, you're the old one. I'm not old. You're old. Look at you. Look at you strapped there in that hospital bed with your white hair. I'm moving on. and he shall step over the cable or the pipe on the floor and approach the nearest vampire spawn that is next to Travis
And Crick.
and Crick.
So Anders is attacking the fresh lesser vampire spawn.
Right, let's do this, Artie. Controlled, but still powerful.
Let's go!
Yes. That is a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
That is 21 slashing damage and 1 electric damage.
Again, the electric damage dissipates while attacking this vampire creature. It has electrical resistance. 21 slashing damage is a mighty hit. You feel like you landed a good hit, but again, just not as much as you expected. Oh, that feels so good. And you land a mighty blow on this lesser vampire, but it is still standing.
Yes, we have more work to do, Artie. But this is really coming together. We're really cutting some assholes here.
Top of round 4, and it is the main vampire's turn. And he can only do one thing with his hands bound. And I am talking slow because I am thinking. Who has not been dominated yet? That is my only chance. I could dominate you and use Maggie, I wonder?
No.
No, because, Eidolons are not compelled to follow the instructions of the summoner.
They're just, because they're so closely allied, they work together, but they don't.
Yeah. Like, if I told Maggie to bite off her own leg, she won't.
Or, like, attack one of the friends.
And she might even.
She might.
Yeah, she might,
but-
because we would have, like... But if she
thought it was saving you from something, but
Yeah.
you didn't necessarily, like if she was confused by something maybe, but you are mentally linked.
Or if it was
yeah.
with the other crew and she was doing it to like Gilgamesh or something like
Yeah.
that, I'd be like, that's a good idea. Or like Skeeter, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because it just depends, right? Like, we can communicate telepathically, but our minds are not one.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't necessarily know that Baelthor's been mind controlled.
Well, because he'd be like, I must release him. And like, you would think that.
Yeah, so she would maybe get a sense
She does have her own mind is the
Yeah.
thing.
Correct, yeah. The only thing we share is languages. Which, by the way, for the podcast, I chose Abyssal.
You could have read that book after all.
We wouldn't have known. I thought it was in Infernal.
Oh, was it?
It was an Infernal, yeah.
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 That's why I
had that
chose
one, too.
That's why I chose a different one.
Got it.
All right. Do your magic, Nick, on whatever that was. And we are back. Top of round 4, it is the main vampire's turn. This vampire is extremely intelligent, but with its arms bound, it can only really try to dominate humanoids around it. If you're wondering why it didn't dominate the undead creatures to try and free himself that way, you cannot dominate a dead mind, so they are unaffected by the dominate person spell. The super nerds already knew that, of course, but just to the casual listener, that is why he is still bound, and they did not worry about that particular spell. I'm dragging this out because I think I'm doing a losing battle, but I'm going to try my best. Crick has a stake in his hand. We haven't tried to dominate Crick yet. Let's try to dominate Crick.
Crick has decided to not be dominated.
Yeah. He thinks by leaning back from his microphone that he is safe.
I don't know, you're like getting ready to roll a dice and I'm confused.
Why?
Don't I just have to roll a dice?
That's true.
So I'm wondering what you're doing first. Nothing?
So, Crick, while I shake this die in my hand for no reason, darkness envelops your mind.
Crick uses counterspell and the domination is reversed.
And this vampire is just trying to delay the battle for his children to save him, potentially.
Drop the stake.
Into his chest.
Yes, this is what I was already doing.
It just lands perfect.
Yeah.
This is still likely a fail for me.
Roll a will save to see what you will do on your turn. Oh, it was on 19 and it just moved over to a 6. Or a 3 even.
Do you think you can get it if you get another one? Okay, I want to use my reroll.
No way!
Yeah,
No way!
I don't want him to drop it.
No way!
Yeah, I'm chapter reroll.
Another chapter reroll! Holy Snikes. That's probably really smart too, because you guys know that this isn't the final battle of this castle. Our smart adventurers know there is more to come, and we have granted Crick another chapter reroll. That is Crick and Travis. No more rerolls for them. Anders is in fact the only one left with a chapter 1 reroll. Crick.
And Akimbo.
Please roll. And Akimbo.
He's battling out there. He could show up.
Yeah.
Please roll a will save.
Come on.
No, what is it? What is it? He's got such a big box, I can't see it.
You want me to use mine?
Alexei's looking at Mike right now.
14.
14 is a fail. On your turn, you will be dropping that stake. Wow, the chapter reroll. Not as good as Crick's reroll to learn the Sovian language. But hey,
Good try.
it was a good try.
I failed.
It was a good try.
I think I can finally use that Price is Right sound now in the copyright be damned. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Travis, you are surrounded by 2 lesser vampires, one on the ground, one upright, and the stitching boy with the key for a finger is still alive. What do you do?
Travis is going to drop his bow, pull out his earth splitter, click his heels, and do 2 attacks.
Oh, using the boots of speed.
Round of haste.
Who are you attacking?
First, the one on the ground.
Sure.
Will you get? Is that a coup de grace attack?
No, because then these guys get attacks on me.
Oh, I see.
I think that's the best, or because this guy's hurt too.
Do that one.
Yeah, because this guy has to get up.
Has to be helpless on the ground.
I see.
Yeah.
And if he gets up, is that an attack of opportunity?
If he wants to do something, yes.
Yeah.
Unless he takes a full round to get up,
See, I'm learning.
then he doesn't provoke. Travis is looking around. He's got the guy on the floor. He says he's not going to worry about him for a second, and turns to the one that Anders just hit, that he's come in to be beside. So he's going to take his first swing on this vampire spawn. 23.
Should have had you roll for me.
23 is a hit.
12 damage on the vampire spawn.
12 damage on the vampire spawn.
Sorry, bludgeoning, I should say.
There's another mouth noise that Mike doesn't like.
It's so funny. Like I'll be like listening, and someone will be saying a line, and then I'm like, "What is that weird chirp sound?" And I'll like solo each track. I'm like, "Who am I kidding? I know it's solo Derek Shrek." Like, yeah, there it is. Mute. Sometimes it's me though. I'm number 2. I will say a lot of times, and I don't like to go to my track. I'm like, I didn't do that. There's no way.
Who does number 2 work for? 12 damage. So you crush this vampire with the earth splitter, but you notice again, you felt like you had a really good hit there, but it resists just a little bit.
Then I'll take my second swing on the same vampire spawn.
Yeah.
Fatty natty.
A fatty natty, second one of the battle. Let's go.
On Earth Splitter. Very
Roll
big
to
damage.
confirm.
No, only 11. Confirm.
11 confirmed, so it is not a critical hit, but it is a hit.
Good shot.
13 damage.
13 damage. How do you want to do this?
Oh, he's just come around. He's trying to flank me with all his vampire friends, with his boss there. And I was like, get the fuck off me, everybody. And he's going to wind up like a golf swing and just swing up through his balls, up through his spine, and like try to swing right through his head.
You smoke him in the balls, and they fly out of its mouth as it flies through the air into the wall and dies.
Super battle golf.
But it also turns into a mist.
For all the listeners at home that I sure want to know, so when the balls come out of its mouth and it hits the ceiling, do the balls separately become mist and rejoin the greater mist, or are there 2 vampire balls sitting on the floor?
No, that is exactly correct. The balls will join back to the body in mist form.
Yes. Ball gas.
So you're welcome, listeners.
Yeah.
Could you jar the ball gas, and then when the vampire reconstitutes, would the balls then appear in the jar?
Yeah, and it would be born without balls.
It'll be it turns to gas where it is right now,
Yeah.
and then on its turn it can act, with its like 90-foot movement or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, but it has to go back to this casket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The eunuch vampire.
And not just any casket, but its.
Yes.
Really good at falsetto singing now.
So this lesser vampire spawn that just came out of its casket met its end quite quickly. It will turn into its gaseous form and it will have to return to its home casket on its turn.
Travis needed that after that failed reroll.
Travis, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I can't 5-foot adjust because I'm on one of the pipe things right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know Travis is going to stay right there.
It is now Crick's turn. Crick's eyes glaze over and he drops the stake to the ground.
Oh, very strange. It wasn't what I was meaning to do, but something happened.
And then reaches down and picks up the stake.
No, you are dominated. You are in full control of this vampire.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me I had to do like an action. So okay.
No, I did it for you.
Oh, that was his turn.
No, he is
dropping.
He is dominated. This vampire can always hold one person for 1 day. And he can do it at will. So,
Crick's eyes glaze over and he drops stick. Drool a bit, waiting for further direction from Master.
you are in an elevator. It is the Stitching Boy's turn.
We were all given stakes, correct? Mm-hmm. Don't worry. Baelthor will take care of it.
The Stitching Boy will attack Travis with 2 claws, various sharp devices on his fingers. First attack, 16.
Miss.
Second attack, 10.
Miss.
Slash. Travis rolling well and doing well for once. Dodges those attacks quite easily.
Travis is doing a bit of a jig, dancing. Took out that vamp.
The lesser vampire on the ground will attack Travis from the ground. He goes for a slam attack, 14.
That misses.
That misses. And he will try to get up.
So I have a melee weapon, so I get an attack of opportunity on him now then?
Yep.
So does Maggie.
Ooh.
21 for Travis.
21 hits.
14 for Maggie.
14 misses. Or, wow, if he's getting up.
Yeah, it would be on his normal AC.
Yeah, Maggie misses.
And that is 8.
8.
Bludgeoning from Travis on that one.
This vampire manages to get to its feet, but it does not look well.
It's like playing whack-a-mole.
The one that turned into a gas will re-enter the coffin from whence it came.
Does the...
That's what you hear when a door closes.
From whence he came.
Does the door lock? Do we know?
I'm going to assume as vampires, they have a way of closing the door into their own coffin.
Why?
Why were they locked? Oh, they're being converted.
He put the
Yeah.
one. Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
He put the dead body in.
It is the Stitching Boy that does the locks. Why they are locked, you do not know, but you can probably infer so the prisoners don't get out that they're turning into vampires. And I will say that this casket is closed but not locked.
I mean, they take a while to regenerate, though, right? Like it's
From what you know of lesser vampires, but you don't know what this machine is, and you do know lesser vampires quite well, and you do know it shouldn't have been possible for the one that you saw die in the cave to regenerate that fast.
right. Okay.
Also, you don't know why the creatures that they killed in the caves, who are members of the Free People's Army, turned into zombies. That is another curious thing with the knowledge that you have at this point. So there's something going on with this machine.
Maybe it's for making booze.
Maybe it's Baelthor and Maggie's turn.
Baelthor will go. Baelthor, seeing the failure of...
You just finished casting another round of spell.
I did. I completely forgot. Baelthor will finish the casting of his spell and say, "Get big, Anders." And he will enlarge person on Anders, making him low Anders.
What's this? Oh my god. I'm so large and strong. I hope my heart can take this.
I'm growing with you.
Oh, you're so virile and thick, Hardy.
Let's go.
Baelthor is going to look over at Crick and say, "Fine, I will do it myself." And then Baelthor will move towards the casket and pull out the stake he has at the same time. Can he stake him from where he is, or does he need to climb onto the casket?
It is a full round action
No,
to
no.
stake.
Sorry. Can he physically stake him from where he's standing, or does he need to get closer to the head?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yes. I was thinking he would crawl on top of the casket and do the whole
No, you can do that. You can crawl on top of him for sure.
He has the movement.
Is that where his head is? You can teabag him while you're
That is where his feet are.
Yeah. So he will crawl onto the casket then. So for next round, he will be to just put him next to it. It's fine. So
Baelthor is now straddling the vampire.
he is straddling him, knees down by his waist. Stake risen, but he does not have enough actions to finish this vampire off. So he will turn to Maggie and say, "Keep me safe.
just edging the vampire.
This is serious, damn it."
Seriously funny.
Maggie will begin her assault again on the vampire she attacked last time, starting once again with the bite, trying to bring this vampire down again. That is going to be a hit. A 16 on the die plus 6 is 22.
That hits.
14 points of all the damage.
How do you want to do this?
Viscerally, Maggie will extend her neck, which is not nearly as long as it was before, but it is still long, over the top of this vampire's head and chop, removing its head from its body as it presumably turns to mist.
Maggie removes the head from its body, and the head inside Maggie's mouth turns to gas and seeps out and connects with the body as it will return to its casket on its turn. But right now, it is still in the same spot in a gaseous form. Is that your turn?
I have a follow-up question for the rules. I'm assuming she cannot, because she has more attacks, I'm assuming she can't use those attacks to grapple Crick.
If you can reach him.
I have reach.
What do you think is happening with Crick?
Who?
Baelthor, Maggie?
Did Baelthor notice?
That
You
Crick-
just saw Crick drop the stake.
and Baelthor
Just saying.
and Baelthor said, "Fine, I will do it myself."
Yeah, but you don't know if Crick maybe got cold feet. You don't know if Crick just got scared.
If you would like, I will roll a sense motive.
Thank you.
Yeah, is Crick clumsy or is he compromised?
I've never known you to be clumsy before, Crick, but before I grasp you with flaming claws.
You've never seen him in front of an old ancient vampire.
He has an aversion to wood.
Very, very poor. That is an 8 for a sense motive check from Baelthor.
So Baelthor, you have no idea what Crick is up to.
All right, fine then, Dungeon Master.
Maggie doesn't get her own?
Maggie would technically get her own because she is an intelligent creature.
She's the one doing the attack.
Would you give me another roll for that?
Yeah, sure.
She's also much better at it. That is a 21.
With a 21, Maggie notices Crick's eyes are glossed over and he is not acting upon his own will.
Then Maggie will reach over with her claws and use, I guess, the remainder of her attacks to try and grapple him.
Is grapple a separate action though? Can you do that in between multiple attacks?
You can usually do it in place of an attack. And normally people would get attacks of opportunity because she's doesn't have improved grapple, but there's nobody in range.
All right, so Maggie attempting to grapple Crick. Roll me a CMB.
That is a 16.
Crick, what is your CMD?
This would be low, right?
15.
Maggie reaches over her master, straddling the ancient vampire, and grapples Crick with its insane reach. And Crick is now grappled in one of Maggie's large claws. Anders, your turn.
All right, Enders. Now that he sees Crick is grappled, he has nothing to be concerned with there, so he shall continue attacking the nearest threat, which is a Patchwork Child, I believe. And now I'm large and I'm getting a bit angry again, isn't it? Set me on the enemy. Yes, sorry. Let's go. Let's just pump each other up. I'm so pumped. Yes. Oh, a fatty natty again.
These poor Patchwork
I can't believe you just happen to be rolling so well under these conditions. It works so good. Roll to confirm.
That is 15.
Its AC is 15.
Nice.
That is a confirmed crit.
Plus 30.
Let's just see if you
So
beat your
6.
previous record.
Is that 66s now?
No. Oh, yes, because it would be 66 now.
The mighty Enders and the mighty Audi have rolled 57 slashing damage and 3 lightning damage.
How do you want to do this?
So the last one just flattened it into a pancake. This time, there is no pancake. The patchwork child is atomized. It is gone. There is nothing left. The blade disappears. The child. Let's go. Now we're talking, Audi.
Insert dissipating sound.
Oh, no lightning damage. For the lightning guy, he doesn't get the...
No, the lightning goes through on this guy.
Okay. Yeah. It goes through like it affects him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it turns all of his atoms into nothingness.
Anders shall lumber his giant body towards the casket where the vampire is regenerating.
In your mind, as the creature dies, you hear,
Sunrise in the hall, the light will fall.
Quiet now, child. Sleep well.
it's just going to be like, you notice one of the body parts were part of your mother or something just to fuck him up.
You notice distinctly your mother's clitoris.
A little bean as a nose. Cut that out.
Recognize that anyway.
Oh, unicorn horn.
It is top of round 5. It is the head vampire's turn.
Tell the summoner to drop the stake as you are leader.
And that is the vampire's turn. Travis's turn.
Travis is going to see what everybody's doing and make his way over to the southernmost casket. And on the way, he's going to pull out his wooden stake.
All right, because you know where that vampire is going to go.
I told everybody on the way too. I'm like, I'm going to go get this guy over here. Just keep track of what you're doing over there. But nobody hears me still.
Baelthor, quickly! There's something you must do right now. Drop this stick, quick! Don't think, just do it quick. It has to happen now.
Pretty convincing.
The lesser vampire's turn. It is missed. It is going to go into the casket that Travis is guarding. Baelthor and Maggie's turn.
Baelthor is going to turn to Crick as he's holding the stake, and he's going to look at Crick, as you said, quickly drop the stake. He's going to go, of course. Now knowing that Maggie and him share a telepathic link, so Maggie, meanwhile, has been telling him,
He's under mind control. Don't listen to him.
so Baelthor is going to...
Luckily, this was just enough distraction to slow him down to not use full attack action. Good work, Vampire Lord. We team. In fact, perhaps you, my new employee.
Crick's management skills are so strong, he reverses domination. He gets the vampire to come in on the weekends.
Assistant Regional Manager.
Delegation plus 20.
Assistant to the regional manager.
So what do you do?
Baelthor will drop the stake into the vampire's heart and will do a coup de grace, ignoring his leader's instructions because he believes he's under mind control.
So Baelthor raises the stake up high and uses a full attack action to plunge the stake into the heart of this vampire. There is no roll to hit on a coup de grace, and if a vampire is in a helpless position and he gets stabbed through the heart with the stake, no matter how much HP he has, he is gonzo. And this vampire, for the first time in his life, looks scared for just a second as he watches helplessly as this stake plunges into its heart.
5,000 years I've lived.
And his skin turns to ash. And then nothing. He is gone. And this combat is over. And if you want to find out what happens after this, you're just going to have to listen next time.
Oh, baby.
No! Vampire our leader, friend. Why?
Oh yeah, and Crick's now Crick again.
5,000 years of shite. Rest in peace.
Maggie, turn on the flames.
Okay.
So you're saying that the body's just gone? Is how you're doing? Okay. Because the one I was reading, it's like it stays in, the stake stays in them, and as long as the stake is in their heart, they stay dead and can't revive. But if you pull it out, they're
They can start again.
back